Welcome to Mystic Moons. Today, I'm going to start looking into angel numbers. Have you been seeing angel numbers lately? Have you been seeing angel numbers for a long time? Do you know what angel numbers are? Well, theoretically, any number can be an angel number. But it is said that numbers in sequence do hold particular significance, and those numbers can be found either on the time, can be found on the counter of, numerical counter of, let's say, your appliance, a washing machine or a toaster or an oven, what have you. Could be the temperature outside, could be the amount of money in your bank, could be the receipt you're handed in your change. Anyway, reoccurring numbers that you just happen to notice. I'm not going to go and get into whether you're seeing a consecutive repeated 5 or 1 or 2. Just angel numbers in general. What's the significance of seeing angel numbers? These cards fell out. Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, King of Cups. I'm going to go and pull this. This fell out. I'm going to pull this. Put this back and pull it again. Essentially what I see from this was an issue of trust, of faith, of opening yourself up, of being open, the art of receptivity, and also sharing yourself with another. Do you have the strength to do so? Can you make yourself vulnerable to another? Essentially. And the fear of it, because before you have been hurt. So I wonder, with those 3 cards that fell out on the question of what exactly are angel numbers, or a message that we can carry out on that, is the very first message of seeing angel numbers to be open again. Perhaps we're tight and closed off because of the way we've been hurt. But that's not the way that we're meant to be. We're meant to be open. We're meant to be emotionally available, empathetically available to others, and also to ourselves, and to be kinder, not so harsh. Let harsh things go. No need to keep harsh things at the forefront, fresher than they need to be. That's what my cat says. But I'm going to go and pull some more cards. Some more cards on angel numbers. I think I'm going to pull 6 cards and we'll go from there. If you're seeing angel numbers, and maybe when you see angel numbers now, it's different than when you see angel numbers later. This is a subject I think we can dive into, explore quite a bit. Oh, if I didn't say so in the beginning, did I say welcome to Mystic Moons? Welcome to Mystic Moons. And if you're a subscriber, I do want to thank my subscribers for helping to support the channel. We do have memberships open if you'd like to support the channel that way would be appreciated. Also to share your ideas of what you'd like to go and see us explore. If you're not yet a subscriber, well, if you like this video, if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. I think that's pretty much all I want to say on that. Let's get into the significance of angel numbers. You seeing angel numbers right now, what's the reason? What's the message? I actually think I'm going to use a different type of spread. Where am I? Well, let's go and lay out cards and see. Significance of seeing angel numbers. Quiet. So much things to say. I'm just curious. Take a look. I do want to add some more cards here. Alright. Just in general, seeing angel numbers. Well, first of all, the first matter of seeing angel numbers is there's an action you need to take. Perhaps you're already on that action, but either way, there's a path you need to take and you need to go and be on it. Could be you're already on it, but the whole thing is to continue. One moment. I was told to use the new cards. Well, I have these cards. Sometimes, you know, it's just not cats that are there talking to me. And just not spirits that are there talking to me either. Everybody has something to say. I will do the new cards next time. Maybe I'll use the new cards in conjunction with this deck. I know my cards are a little funky. Well, they're a little gray. You know what I can do? It will change the ambiance a little bit. I could do this. Maybe you just need more light. If I can go and get this in there. Okay. Boink. How's that? Is that brighter? Is that better? So, first of all, as I said, the significance of seeing angel numbers is literally to go and take action. You are on the right path. Actually, you know, it's not even like being on the right path here. It's like you're starting out. It's like a novice. You know, in those novels, like for instance, Well, let me put it this way. In the start to any great journey, there's always the pre-story, in which provides the motivation for our characters of our heart to take action, take the plunge. If we were looking at stories, for instance, of Tolkien's The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings trilogy, right? Things were comfortable enough for our main characters, but they realized they had a calling and they had to get out there and explore it, no matter if there was some discomfort involved. So it's the very first stage that I see here. I do think that you are, maybe you're not aware of the full, clear picture of where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing, like the exact specifics. But I think you see the path you're supposed to be on, and I do think that you have put your foot on it. I do think it's a turning point. And I think that's what exactly this Judgment and Knight of Wands is in regards to angel numbers. It's the turning point of when you have made a crucial decision in your life and you've started down that path. Not reached to the end of that path, not in the middle of that path, no, but you've taken the first step and you've steadied your heart to the path that you're going to. Let's go and Claire, let's go and pull these cards. I have Magician, the Sun, and Six of Pentacles. What a beautiful affirmation in regards to angel numbers. This is literally telling you, almost like an encouragement at each stage or whenever you notice those angel numbers coming up. It's like the universe's way of giving you a pat on the back or a rub on the back. A kind word of support, supportive, what you're doing and what you are building. It's what you're supposed to be doing. I have the Devil, Page of Wands, and Strength underneath. Kind of ironic seeing Strength and the Devil together in a pull. I guess that's the reason why, or maybe I didn't finish my thought here. You know, it's almost like as you're going down the path, there's always two directions in which you can go, and I don't necessarily mean forward or backwards. I mean, you always can go in those directions, but it's also do you veer off to the left or do you veer off to the right? I'm not going to say per se, do you veer off into the right or do you veer off into the wrong? Because I'm not necessarily feeling that. What I am feeling is that there are, as you are going down your path, there's always two directions in which you can go and further develop, further crystallize you. Crystallize the you in your soul's purpose, your soul's seed's purpose. Of what kind of flower will you become? I think the main thing is that as you're getting opportunities, because opportunities as you're going down this path are coming. actually, I feel like there's a couple of things here in this pull, even without pulling it. I mean, pulling additional cards. One, how much investment do you give to the unseen and the seen, the physical and the spiritual? As I said, it's not just a simple matter of the right or the wrong. I think it's beyond that. It's in greater terms than that. It's the platforms. It's the soil that you are cultivating that will grow seeds, regardless if they're right or wrong. The environment you are creating, the greenhouse for your dreams that you are incubating. Because there are opportunities coming, and I think that the opportunities here under Page of Wands shows us that as you are going down the angel number path, or the path that you yourself are getting clear signs, these are signs, clear signs that you're doing well. I think that there are small, perhaps innocuous, maybe even as small and as delicate as just thoughts we don't verbalize. I think that there are little actions that we take, little opportunities that form little actions. As I said, as innocuous, could be as innocuous as a thought in your head that continues to sprout the environment that you're in. It's almost in this energy that yes, you are on the right path, you know where you're going, you're getting the affirmations to continue what you're doing, but also watch how you handle yourself. In fantasy novels, don't they talk about those people who come across, for instance, an egg? Could be a dragon egg, could be some mythological beast egg, could be a bug egg, could be whatever kind of egg. But the thoughts and intentions they hold towards it determines what kind, and the actions and the events in their life while that egg is being incubated comes out into their own unique being. In this energy, I don't know if you are that egg per se, or if you are hatching and incubating something that will be born of you, from you, because of you. Essentially, that's what the meaning of seeing angel numbers is. It's affirmation that you are on a path that you're meant to do. You are brought here in this incarnation, in this form, in this place, and so forth, to do what you're doing now. Secondly, a stronger affirmation that as you're progressing and seeing the angel numbers, yes, you are progressing. You are progressing, and also to growing in skill. What kind of skill that is, I'm not quite sure. I think that's up to you. Your path, your gifts, your intentions, your hopes, your energy, your openness. Because remember, let's not forget that King and Queen of Cups, flanked by the Nine of Swords, being emotionally open. Don't be afraid to be hurt. It's better to be open than to be closed. Better to be emotionally open, empathetically open, than to be apathetic. control of not just your actions but also your thoughts, because there are opportunities. And I do feel like in this energy too, it's like growing. As I said, they could start off as innocuous as the split second thought. And obviously, in this intense energy of strength in the devil, it can grow. It can grow into full-fledged realities, full-fledged, tangible realities you can grab with your hand. You can speak to, you can argue, you can debate with, you can compliment, you can comfort. Do you think it would be just as tangible and just as dynamic as that? I actually feel for angel numbers, the meaning of seeing angel numbers. For today, I want to leave this reading here. I don't think I want to clarify this, although I am curious a little bit about the devil. I'm curious a little bit about the devil. Let's take one look at the devil, shall we? Just curious a little bit about the devil. I'll use the aforementioned new cards. These cards I've been using since 6 months now. 6 months and over 1,500 readings. A lot more slippery too. Interesting. It's almost like a caution here, the devil in this energy, and it's not a bad devil at all. Bottom of the deck energy here, another devil. Anyway, this devil is not a bad devil. It's a caution. I think also too, don't they say that with the devil, ultimately the devil is knowing, is knowledge, the good knowledge, the bad knowledge, so-called bad knowledge. It's a caution, because as you progress down your path, number one, it's almost in that vein of that old adage, be careful what you wish for because you might just get it. So number one, for those of you seeing angel numbers, do keep in mind the intention of what you want to have happen, who you want in your life, what you want in your life, and so forth, because you're manifesting it. Definitely work on keeping what you want as clear as possible. I also feel under the devil in this energy, the achievements that you want and wish for and are pushing for are actually coming a lot faster than perhaps you would expect. Not sure why it's that energy too, because one could say that for this energy it's family, it's life. And also too, when we're talking about the human lifespan, I mean, we're already talking about years, right? I mean, there's goldfish years, mayfly years, cat years, and so forth, the years of a corn plant growing in the north, right? There's a time span. But in this energy, it's going to happen faster than you would expect. Also kind of too, like when it arrives or arises, Still can't believe that double was under there. That as it comes or arrives. Oh, by the way, look at the difference of those cards. Gee. Anyway. This is what it'll look like in 6 more months. It's also like too in this energy that for the big things that you want to have happen, it's like you're not going to get that, not to say like, excuse me, you're not going to get that much of a warning about it. It'll just plop down in front of you, fully formed, bam. Maybe you would think to go and have these achievements, and for what you would want, they would take years to achieve. At the very least, almost a year. They would take a time period. And I feel in this energy, especially on the path that you're at, for what you want to achieve can happen immediately. So I feel also too, the message here is to get rid of your constructs of time, because they don't serve you here. They don't serve you in the energy that you're working in. They don't serve you to the goals that you're going towards. The concept of time traditionally, as you have been traditionally, that we have in our culture, that we've been working with in our lives of going to school and going to work and so forth, that holds you back. And I feel it would make, when these gains do come in, all the more shocking, because this is on a different avenue, a different flavor. It's almost like true time, true results. There may be step one, there may be step two, and perhaps in our traditional mundane outlook and mundane spiritual existence, we have to go through all 10 steps. But I feel like with the affirmations of seeing angel numbers and the path that you're on, you being at step 1 and step 10 being your ideal accomplishment of what you want to have happen, could happen in an eye blink. Could happen in an eye blink. Now that I started that, I am also a little curious about strength. Are you curious about strength? I'm a little curious about strength. So, strength. Being true to yourself. Having the utmost faith in yourself. Being your number one supporter. Being dedicated to what you ultimately want to have happen. Make sure that the actions and the projects that you embark on indeed do align with your heart goals. What you really want. If there's something you really want, don't bother with that which would be nice to have. Go after only the true prizes that you want to see in your life. Take a look at 6 of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is another caution. Six of Pentacles clarified by a Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. When you are abundant, and maybe you don't quite see your own gifts as they truly are to even a stranger's eye, people will flock to you. People will flock to you when you shine like the sun in the conviction of what you're doing. And here's a caution just to be guarded with your energy. Do make sure that the people you have around you are people who are like you. Make sure you're surrounded by the right people, and not simply because you are lonely or it is convenient. It would be better to be alone on the path that you're in, and make sure that those around you truly are people who vibrate on the level that you're at or where you seek to go. It is better to be alone. Don't compromise in those you have around you. Make sure that they are good people and they want good things, or at least the same things that you want. I was going to do the Magician. The Chariot fell out. Ten of Swords fell out. These cards are definitely more slippery. Six of Swords fell out. Well, essentially in this energy, as I said previously when talking about the Devil and Page of Wands and Strength, it wasn't necessarily about going forwards or backwards. It was more about whether you go to the left or the right. And here really is about the direction that you set to go in. Any direction you wish to go in can be pursued. Any direction that you're in, that you wish to proceed to, if it's your decision, has merit. I think be aware, obviously, that as you go forward, there are so much like the paths of resistance and least resistance, and choosing how much effort to put forth on the direction you wish to go. Could be easier to move forward than to go back, essentially. Where are you applying your energy, and is your energy best served in the right way? Only really you can answer that. Do you go back? Do you go forward? How much baggage do you hold on to, and why are you holding on to it? Can't you let it all go? These are questions for you to explore as you're seeing angel numbers, because obviously, again, something definitely made you put up a shell, put up a wall, become more determined, become a little more scared. That what you hoped may not happen or be. Either way, these are affirmations. That's what angel numbers are in a nutshell. They are affirmations that what you are doing is indeed in line with what you are meant to do. You are on the right path. You are setting down the right path that your soul's purpose is supposed to be in. And as you do so, well, just keep in mind the messages that we have pulled here. This is a subject that I will be revisiting and exploring. I'm curious about Pacific angel number combinations. I'm curious about angel numbers itself. But we'll end the reading here for today. Until the next reading, I am wishing all of you the most beautiful day. Bye-bye.